Okay, I've heard some claims from a few different channels that the stars and the moon seem to follow and go at the same speed, but I've always been kind of against this because you see the star just above the moon right there. That's going to go behind the moon. Now, this isn't the prettiest time lapses that I've done because when I got to the point where um, it was going to go behind the moon, um, I had to move the camera while I was doing the time lapse, which kind of makes it a little funky. Uh, but that's coming up shortly. As you see, I'm tracking it. And then when it gets close, I'm going to zoom in a little bit more and bring it in just a little bit closer. But that's kind of where I made my mistake. I should have just left it at the distance that I was because it was clearly visible. But here's the time lapse where you'll see it vanish behind the moon. Okay. Now I've also seen people say they've taken pictures of stars in front of the moon. All right, is that possible? I guess it would be, but until I capture it myself, I'll never jump on that bandwagon. I'm always one for you know proving it to myself before just accepting it. Um, and I find that some of the people in the flat earth community just go ahead and jump on any bandwagon without doing their own research or their own testing themselves. And this is why I do some of these things. It's not to go out to debunk other flat earthers. It's just to prove it to myself. If it debunks other flat earthers, then so be it. But that's was never my intentions to begin with. Um, Now I did take some pictures afterward. Um, my clock on my camera is an hour behind, so these pictures are actually. Um, oh, I took some pictures of it. One just as it hit the edge of the moon, and then one after. These were screenshots. So again, just showing you that there's no visible sign of it once it gets behind it. So there's, they're definitely not moving at the same speed. They're definitely moving at different rates. Um, and these were just some pictures that I took randomly at different distances to try to pick up as many stars as I could around the moon. As you see there, I even got a little internal reflection just above right side of the moon. And then the little red star just to the left of the moon is Mars. Also, I noticed in this picture there was a little, looked like a shadow. So I said, let me use the crop tool and zoom in on it and see what it actually is. And there it is. It is actually a star, but because I was zoomed back so far, it only picked up the shadow and not so much the star itself. So you got to really be careful in what you accept and what you don't accept. All right, thanks for watching.